Hey everybody, I'm Becky Adams. Thank you for stopping by my YouTube channel today. Today I have a layout share to share with you. I have 21 single page 12 by 12, well, not all of them are 12 by 12, but 21 layouts to share with you. So we'll get started right here just on the top of the stack. There is a full process video for this one, but I created it with the I believe it was the February 2021 Hip Kit products. It was not a design team assignment. This one is just one that I did for fun on my own, and I love how this one turned out. I think my favorite part is this huge tag with a bow, and then followed up closely by the stitching around the edge. And this is something that is kind of unusual for me, is to have a solid cardstock background. I don't do that very often, but I do love how this one turned out. And then I have this one. This is a cut file that I got from Paige Evans. She does a 25 days of Christmas cut files, and you get a new cut file each day after paying for the whole bundle. Anyway, I love how it turned out. I used products from Keep It Simple. So there's just lots of their back to basics. One thing I thought was really fun with this is after I backed all of the little pieces in here, I backed the entire jar with vellum. So that one was kind of fun. And there is a full process video on this one as well. This one, I believe, was with the, I think this one was with the February Hip Kit as well. This is a design team assignment and then one that I posted on Instagram that was really, a lot of people really loved this one. So it's really soft, pretty, lots of flowers, and obviously photos of flowers. One thing that I did like on this layout that was kind of fun that I don't do very often is I stitched the journaling strips in place. But if you want to see how this one came together, there is a process video for this one. There's a process video for this one as well. This is my first design team assignment for Simple Stories, and it is with the School Life, I believe. Let me look. Yep, the School Life collection. So just one 4x6 photo here. Lots of fun embellishments. There is journaling on this layout, and it's behind the photo. I have the journaling is hidden. One, it kind of tells a personal story, and two, it's got personal information like kids' school names and stuff like that. But there is actually quite a bit of journaling behind that photo. So here is one that is kind of fun. I hope you can see this on the white background, but it was a Hip Kit assignment, and I honestly don't remember the parameters for the assignment. I think I had to use circles, a large photo, or no, a photo without any people in it, and use flowers. I don't remember the whole thing, but the story that's kind of funny with this one is I printed this photo for another project, and obviously it's a gorgeous photo of the Oregon coast, and as I was moving it across my desk or whatever, I dropped a sticker on the photo and it pulled up some of the ink. I don't know if you can see that behind the Oregon. Anyway, I was determined to use this photo, and so I just added the title right there in the skyline, and it covered it up beautifully. So here is another Hip Kit assignment. I think all of my Hip Kit assignments are bunched together in this one. But this one, there's a full process video. It's using the February kits again. This big fun cut file that is for subscribers. So if you subscribe to the Hip Kit Club, you also get access to a whole bunch of cut files that they release with every kit. So that's where this one came from. There's a lot of Hip Kit exclusive products on here, as well as products from Pink Fresh Studio. Okay, so I wanted to show you, I was asked to submit a layout for the cover of the spring issue of Scrapbook and Cards Today magazine. So how it works is they invite 3 people to create layouts. They send you the photo and tell you what the journaling and the title are, and then you create a layout, and they pick one of the layouts to go on the cover, and then the other 2 layouts are like 1 or 2 pages inside the magazine. But I was really excited about being invited to create for the cover, so I kind of went a little overboard, I guess you could say, and I ended up creating 3 layouts. And I don't know if you can, you can see most of them. Anyway, I created 3 layouts, but I thought it would just be kind of fun to show you what my process was through for the cover layout. So this one is Keep It Simple products with these letter stickers are from Bella Boulevard. This one is mostly Paige Evans collection. Oh gosh, I can't remember. Go the Scenic Route, I believe. Simple Stories letters, and then these are older Bella Boulevard. And then this one is all Keep It Simple products as well. Oops, looks like that got... Anyway, so that it was a really fun project. I'm so excited that it was chosen to be on the cover. So if you haven't picked up that issue, you should do so. It's a beautiful issue. I love that magazine. Okay, there is a full process video on this one. This one was for the YouTube hop that I did that was about scrap lifting, and I scrap lifted a layout from Nikki Rowland. All the information for this is in the video description of the process video, but most of these products are from Close to My Heart, and they're kind of, I'm new to creating with Close to My Heart, and they've got some gorgeous designs. This cut file actually came all cut out. You just had to lightly punch it out of the page, but it was fun to have a cut file to work with that I didn't have to cut out with my silhouette. Anyway, so I backed that, but I left a lot of the, I didn't glue everything down because I wanted some dimension between the pattern paper and the cut file. And then another thing that I did, and I have done this a couple of times, but to make my title pop a little bit more, I just did a lot of machine stitching before I put the title down. It adds tons of texture and is kind of just a fun technique. So this one is another hip kit. With the, I believe, the February kits. There is a process video for this one. Lots of journaling, kind of a larger title. I did some hand stitching here with this border and the circles, and then didn't adhere them down, so they kind of flip up and add some texture. And this one, I just wanted to say on this one real quick, if you're not following me over on Instagram, I would love to have you. The link to my Instagram is in the video description below, but this is what I call a tap to create project. And over in my Insta stories, I go through the process of creating this layout just by sharing photos of, you know, I did this first and then this second, and anyway, until the layout all comes together. This one, I kind of just wanted to tell my followers over on Instagram. I have a whole bunch of new followers, and this layout just kind of introduced myself and tells a little bit of my story. So I did create this one with the Paige Evans Wonders collection. Yeah, lots of hand stitching. I used the chain link stitch on the hearts on this row, the back stitch on this one, and then a whip stitch on this bottom one. These hearts I just punched out with a punch. So this has been a really fun project to share with everyone. So this one is a layout that I created a little bit ago, and then I just realized that I had not shared it yet. This I created with my signature collection, Namaste Home, with Keep It Simple. And it's just a fun, simple layout, just 4x6 photo, little bit of journaling. I love these chipboard words. That was a fun little project. Here's another one that I created for Keep It Simple. I created this with their Pajama Party collection. This was a limited collection, so I honestly don't know if it's available anymore. But this one tells the story of when my nieces and nephews come to stay with me, my office was converted into a bedroom when we had 2 air mattresses, and anyway, just a fun sleepover weekend at my house. So there is a process video on this one. This is with an older crepe paper Maggie Holmes collection. I did lots of hand stitching with gold thread on this one, which I love the way it turned out, but the gold thread is really difficult to stitch with. I think I'll use gold thread again, but I don't know if I'll do it with, I guess, quite this much on a project. Okay, this is another hip kit layout. This was a design team assignment. It's with the February 2021 kit, and I don't know if you were aware, but there was a shipping delay for the March kit. And so as a design team, we ended up creating with the February kit for about 2 months instead of just the usual 1 month. So that's why you're seeing a lot of projects with the same kit. So this one has a cut file background. This is a hip kit exclusive cut file. And I just laid it on my white cardstock and then stitched it down in a few random places. Did a lot of stitching on the border of the behind the photo, and then there is journaling behind there that I did with, I just wrote with a blue pen. So this is, I love this one. It was a really fun project. So this is there's a full process video for this one. Here on my YouTube channel, I created this one with the Simple Stories I Am collection. Once again, 4x6 photo, and then there is, oh dear, maybe it's stuck. Anyway, I'll work on that, but there is journaling behind that photo. So lots of flowers. I mentioned in the video, this is not my most favorite project, but it's done and the memories captured, and that's what is most important. Okay, so this one I'm excited to show to you. This is the first day that I can reveal this project to you because it was in the spring issue of Scrapbook and Cards. So in addition to the cover layout, I submitted a few layouts for their readers gallery, and they chose this one. So kind of a funny story about this one. So sometimes when I can't sleep, I get up and come to my office and I don't usually work on work projects or like any design team projects or anything like that. This one I did just for fun, but I loved how it turned out so much that I submitted it to the magazine. And anyway, it's kind of funny because this is one that I just created, you know, from like 2 to 4 in the morning. So obviously kind of the showstopper on this one is this yellow pom-pom trim. I love pom-pom trim. It adds a little bit of texture and just a little bit of whimsy. It's a really fun embellishment. I don't usually use pom-pom trim that's quite this big, but I do love how it came together on this layout. So this is one that I did just for fun, and actually just finished it this morning, so I haven't even posted it on Instagram or anything yet. But this is with the Simple Stories Safe Travels collection, and it just tells the story of June of 2019, obviously June 7th. My mom and my daughter and I went on a tour of Washington, D.C. and New York City with my daughter's school, and this was our stop at the White House, and it just tells the story. My daughter did not like the White House at all. There were a lot of protesters, and it was really crowded, and she was really uncomfortable. So that's the story that I tell. We didn't stay long. We just had a couple of minutes to take a few pictures, and then we moved on. Next, and I guess last but certainly not least, I have this. Let me just make sure you can see everything. I have this double page spread that I made this double page spread hoping as a process video for you guys, and then when I went to look at the footage, there was nothing there, nothing recorded. So I don't have the footage of the process of how this one came together, but it's a really fun one with 9 photos from our adventure in New York City in 2019. I used an older crepe paper collection. I'm just trying to use up some of my stash and get some of these older things used up. So I love this collection, and I think my favorite part, which is a little ironic, I love the title. I love these stickers, but I don't know if I would do it again. They were really, really hard to work with. It was really hard to keep. Since they're so thin and they're foam, they lost their shape really easily, and I had to reshape every letter, and it was not easy. So anyway, but I will start filming some more double page spreads, and I will just make sure that my camera is recording next time. So anyway, and with that, I'm going to call this layout share video finished. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you for being here on my YouTube channel. I appreciate you taking time out of your day to spend with me. So if you haven't already done so, I would appreciate it if you hit that subscribe button, and then you will be notified when I have a new video pop up. So I have a new video every Sunday, and then a couple more throughout the week. Anyway, and if you'd like to see more layout shares in the future, make sure and hit that thumbs up so that I know and YouTube knows that this is the kind of content that you'd like to see here on my channel. So thank you again for stopping by, and I'll see you again soon.